In today's 3-minute Teaching with Technology tutorial, we're going to take a look at Twiddla. Now, what Twiddla is an online collaborative interactive whiteboard that's super easy to use. Now, there are prices, there are paid account versions of Twiddla that you can use, but the ability to use its free services is so easy and so functional that I really had to share it. So if you go to Twiddle.com and click on this Go button, you are in an interactive whiteboard that you can now invite others to participate in. You can pull in a web page or a document and mark it up, or you can just use the white screen itself and the various tools that are here. And it's that simple. You don't have to create an account. Nobody else does. This basic functionality is free and very useful. So let me show you just how easy and functional this is. Again, we went to Twiddla.com and we clicked on the green button, and that put us in this screen here. And now I'm going to invite folks, so I can either type addresses here, just giving you a little example, and hit enter. I could put multiple addresses, or I could just give out this URL. Once I put my addresses in, I would hit send invites, and they would get an email, and that would have the URL in it. They would click on the URL. So let's look at what we can do here. There's a draw, a pencil where you can use different colors and change the width of what you're drawing. You can pull shapes in here, so that's pretty straightforward. And anybody who's in here editing with you can do those same things. Of course, that can get a little crazy if you have a lot of folks doing it at the same time. But something else that's really cool is you can pull in a web page. So let's go ahead and get our favorite web page in here. I'm just going to pull in the home page, and it's going to tell me that it's going to clear the page off. And now when that page comes in, we can mark it up. Now, we're not, the links on the page and those kinds of things won't work, but pulling in a document or pulling in a web page and having it there so that we can do work to mark it up and notate it and make comments on it together is really an awful cool thing. So now, when I'm using my circle tool, or I'm using my draw tool, it's getting marked up in the document. So to show the collaborative functionality, I simply went into Chrome, into another browser on my computer, and I typed in www.twiddle.com and this 7-digit code for the meeting room, and I am now in this room, and I'm seeing what the other user's seeing. And if I come over here and I make some changes, and I go back out to the Internet Explorer copy of the room where I was working on it, I see those changes there. And that's the idea, collaborative editing. You can have many different people making changes at the same time. Of course, that can get a little crazy. With the free version, you cannot save this. So this is it's a public URL, but it will only last as long as your session is up. So don't think that you have privacy, but at the same time, it's a very temporary URL that is really only going to be known to the people you share it with. So that's it. Really, really simple to fire up a session, share a web page, share a document, collaboratively mark it up and discuss it, and pretty powerful functionality for free, absolutely worth knowing about.